Hey everyone, it's Mother Bear Tarot here, and in today's video we are going to be looking at messages from your spirit guides, okay? Anything that could be happening to you in your life for the next little bit, any messages that your guides have for you, things that you need to be working on. It's really kind of like an open reading. I wanted to do that because as I'm filming this, it's the middle of September, so we're starting to go into the fall season and into like the last quarter of the year, and I always feel like it's really nice to have like a general kind of reading for everybody so that you kind of can know what it is that you need to focus on during the last little bit of this year. Any messages that they may have for you, anything that you're doing well, anything that you could work on, things that may be coming up for you. So I'm leaving this pretty open for spirit guides to just come through. So we have 3 different piles here. Okay, the first pile we have this beautiful citrine. It's a honey citrine right here. So pretty for pile number 1. For pile number 2, I have this green aventurine stone. I was just like super drawn to this stone at one of the gem shops that's local to me, so I bought this like on a whim. And then the third one is our selenite group right here, okay? This is like so old. You can see how old this one is for me. I use it all the time. Okay, so those are our 3 piles. Make sure to look in the description box or in the comment section for any of the timestamps. Okay, I've already gone ahead and got like your oracle cards and some basic tarot cards for each group. I haven't looked at any of them, but we will be using this deck as well. I forget what it's called. I'll link it in the description box down below. Same with any of the decks I'll be using today. But we'll be using this deck for all of the readings just to get some more information live on camera. Okay, so I'll see you guys in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. This is your reading if you chose the honey citrine stone. I just think this stone is so pretty. I can't get enough. I was like mesmerized by it for a second. So we're going to get into your reading all about messages that Spirit Guide has for you right now. Okay, I have pulled some tarot cards just from like the normal Rider-Waite tarot deck. I hope I said that correctly. Oh my gosh. I'm having a lot of brain fog. I don't know if maybe that's like with you guys, if any of you are experiencing brain fog, but I felt totally fine. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I started to do this reading, I was like, can't make my words come out of my head properly. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I need to take a second. Whew. Okay, so we have some tarot cards for you guys as well. We have some oracle cards. So I want to get into the oracle cards first. Okay, so I'll just put your tarot cards right there. And I'm just going to start here. We've got Wastelands. Okay, I'll show you the Wastelands. Look how pretty this is. This is from the Rosology deck. It's so pretty. Sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. Okay, so some of you may be just like going really super fast at this time in your life, and maybe I feel like when it comes to the fall season, autumn, right, we are starting to go into like that hibernation mode. So maybe this is like a really good time for you guys to just take stock of everything that's going on in your life and really look at the things that are sustainable in your life and what you can continue to focus on, and the things that you need to maybe cut out of your life because you don't need them, they're no longer serving you, or they maybe never were serving you. Okay, so we have the Wastelands. Next card is Sophia, Divine Plan, Wisdom, Intelligence Within, Destiny. You can see that if it'll focus. There we go. Such a pretty rose. I love it. It's like super like galactic looking. Okay. So maybe this is all within the divine plan, the universe's plan for you. You may be feeling really run down. I just get the sense just because of the position of both of these figures, like especially in wastelands, like it's like everything is dry and deserted and all of that stuff, and she is just looking super fed up. But there's this well within, this well below her. And same with Sophia, like having this rose kind of burst out, but knowing like you're part of the universe, so everything is meant to happen for a reason, and everything is supposed to be in divine timing. So I think that you really need to slow down and stop. I just get the sense that maybe you have a goal, or there's something that you really want to happen, and you're just pursuing it, but nothing is happening. Like, you have run out of resources at this time, you've run out of patience at this time, and you're totally ready to give up. And it's like, maybe you just need to take a break and just allow things to come through the way that they're meant to, okay? Some things we think that are meant for us actually aren't meant for us, and the universe has a bigger destiny, right? A bigger destiny for us than we could have ever even imagined, okay? So maybe start working on yourself and looking within and looking at the things that you actually need to work on, things that you could focus on to make yourself feel better. Like, tend to your garden and your flower will bloom. Like, look at how beautiful this rose is right here. And it's just like that spiral sensation. I don't know why I said that. This spiral pattern here with the rose, that like we're all interconnected and weaved together, okay? So the next card we have is It's Time to Take Action. New Moon in Aries. Actually, I'm going to put that here. And then we also have A Personal Issue Reaches Resolution. Full Moon in Cancer. Okay. And then our last two oracle cards is Maple Spirit Generosity 23 and Stag Spirit Leadership. So we have a lot of, what's the best way to say this? 39. We have a lot of horn spirit. So, one, I just got Capricorn in my head, so I know that it says Aries and Cancer, but the Capricorn always just makes me, like, horns just always makes me think about Capricorn. I know that Capricorn is not the only sign that has horns on it, but you may be a Capricorn, or somebody who is a Capricorn may be coming into your life. And I think that with this Aries coming here and the Cancer, like saying it's time to take action and a personal issue reaches resolution, I just get the feeling that there is a lot of water and fire energy, like a lot of like, okay, so I'm an Aries, and I feel this to my core, is like, when I really want something to happen, I'm super headstrong, and I just keep going forward. I keep moving forward, and I'm taking all of the resources that I have here, right? And I'm not actually tending to myself. And I think that's the problem here with, like, you need to move forward. You need to be able to take action, but I think you need to be generous to yourself and to other people. So maybe right now you're just like so headstrong, which is why I feel like we're having a lot of like the horns come up, and like a lot of like crab, like the shell of the crab is very hard. So I feel like internally you're a very emotional person, but on the outside you come off as very hard-headed, or like, no, I'm gonna get this done. It doesn't matter what anybody says, I'm gonna do it, even if it isn't sustainable for you. And I think that we need to take some energy from the maple tree spirit here. Like, knowing it's okay to slow down, okay? It's okay to slow down, because eventually everything will blossom. Like this flower is showing, the rose here, okay? You need to take leadership over your own life, and it's okay to be a leader in your life and be a leader to other people, but you can do it in such a way that is sustainable for you. So I feel like We'll get some more information with your tarot cards in a second, but just from your oracle cards, like, I get the sense that you are a person who doesn't like to admit weakness, or doesn't like to admit, like, that they need help, or you just want to do it your own way and you don't care how you're going to do it. You're just going to get there some way. And I think that the universe is saying, like, hey, take a back seat for a second, okay? Everything that you want is in the divine plan. It's in the wisdom. It's intelligence within. It's within the universe. It's written in the cosmos kind of situation. And you need to take action, okay? Taking action to tend to your own garden so that you can blossom. Because if you're watering your garden, or your, what is the right word? If you're tending to yourself or to your business or to whatever it is, but not giving to all the other parts of yourself, how are you supposed to grow? Same with, like, the tree. Like, just say you're just giving it water, but it's not ever getting sunshine. How is it supposed to grow? It's just going to be drowned in water, right? So it's time for you to allow yourself to take leadership in a healthy way, is like the message that I'm getting here. The leadership over your life, leadership over your business, whatever it is for you. But I feel like you need to, I feel like right now you may be taking like one step forward and two steps backwards because you're working yourself too hard, too much right now, okay? So we're going to get some messages. Okay, so we've got the 7 of Wands. Actually, we'll do it like this. We've got the 7 of Cups. Yeah, so you've got a lot of things on the go. Oh, I'm going to move this all over so you can see this a little bit better. The 7 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. We have the Empress. Ooh. How do I want to do this? I feel like I'm, like, messing this up. I'm trying to make it, like, look super pretty, you know what I mean? The Empress. We have the 8. No, this is the 7 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, okay. So you may be seeing lots of 7s everywhere. And then we have the 10 of Cups. Fulfillment. Okay, so wow. Wow. So this is where I feel like you are right now. Like the 7 of Wands, you're just like, and the 7 of Cups, like, oh my gosh, I have so much that I want to do, so little time. I don't know how to get through the weeds per se. Like, if you're a server or you've heard of that term before, like getting through the weeds, or you're in the weeds, that's what I feel like you are at right now. You are someone who is working a lot. And it's hard work, but you will get through it, okay? I just want to let you know, like, Spirit is coming through to say, like, you will get through this. But you have a lot of things on the go. And again, with, like, these first 2 oracle cards, like, Spirit's, like, being like, hey, slow down. It's okay. You'll get there one day. But you have to have, like, you have to embody the Empress energy and, like, the 7 of Pentacles. Like, you need to plant the seeds and birth things into creation. So, like, having the Empress here, it's saying that things will be fruitful for you. You may be having, this may be in, like, romance, but I get the sense that this is more so in business, just because we have, like, 3 7s showing up here and the leadership card, and then also the Empress again, like, showing the leadership. So with the 7 of Cups, I feel like there's something that you feel like you really want to do, okay? Or there's a lot of things that you really want to do, but you just feel like you don't know how to go about doing them all, okay? I know that it's, okay. So I am somebody who's, like, an artist. I love tarot. I love filmmaking. I love video games. Like, there's lots of things that we all love, okay? But you have to find the one thing that you're super passionate about, okay? So whether it's a business, whether it's literally like you want to have like the coolest book collection in the world. I don't know why that came to my head, but like you have to be able to slow down and look at all of the things and how you're going to get through it the smartest way possible, okay? You're going to be planting these seeds. So the seeds that you plant in the next little bit, they will be prosperous, especially with the 10 of Cups showing up right over here. Like, you will reach that ultimate fulfillment. That's why with this card in the back saying like, oh, it is destiny. It is meant to be for you. But you need to allow Spirit. Oh, this is like a message I just got. You need to allow Spirit to do its thing, okay? You need to like sometimes stop trying to like grab the steering wheel from Spirit when they're doing something or when they're bringing something to you. Like, it's good to take action, but take action for yourself, okay? You can't control what other people are doing or like what things are going to be coming to you in this lifetime, but you can control where you're going to be putting your energy. So like with the 7 of Cups, figure out where it is that you want to be putting your energy. I'm going to actually get a little bit more information for us about the 7 of Cups. Spirit, can we get some more information about the 7 of Cups for group number 1? I like this one and this one. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so whatever it is that you choose, this is going to be very fruitful. It's like a wish coming true. So if there's something that you have that you've always wanted, like a passion of yours that you've always wanted, you need to allow yourself to feel that. Like with the King of Cups coming here, he's somebody who's stoic, who is emotional and isn't afraid to go after his dreams, okay? But he does it in a very calm, relaxing way, okay? So whatever it is that you want in your life, like whatever that dream is that you want in your life, 9 of Pentacles and the King of Cups are showing up here to be like, yeah, just confirming over here with the 10 of Cups, just confirming like you will find ultimate fulfillment. 9 of Pentacles shows that this is a dream coming true for you, okay? Especially with the Empress, also like the Empress is being like, take the power that you have, because we all have this innate wisdom within us. I feel like it was this card that said that. We all have this wisdom that's within us, this intuition, and it's important for you to really look within yourself and be like, okay, what is it that I need to do so that I can move forward? Look at the situation here, like with the 7 of Wands coming up. What is it that is coming up in your life? And how can you get past it? What is the thing? What is that dream? How are you going to achieve that goal? And I feel like with the Aries coming here, instead of going into it like a crazy person, like an Aries can sometimes, where they're just like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do, and then they just go for it. You need to have that energy, but you also need to take action in a logical way. Like, with leader, like the Stag Spirit showing up here, I feel like sometimes you may be scatterbrained, and Spirit is saying like it's important for you to take the lead in your own life and take that action, take that lead, but allow Spirit to also be there with you. You don't have to do everything all by yourself. Whatever kind of setbacks that you have, like whatever personal issues you have, like with the Cancer, the full moon in Cancer, like something is happening that is allowing you, something is finishing with this, with the full moon in Cancer. Something is finishing in your life, an issue that has been with you for a long, long, long time, okay? And I feel like that's why you're having this issue with the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, is because you keep trying, but you're not trying to be authentically you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like once you, I'm going to put that there, once you allow yourself to be the authentic version of you, with the Empress showing up here and generosity. Like, be generous to yourself. Take stock of what it is in your life that is not being authentic to you. Like this card over here, the Wastelands. You're not tending to yourself, you're tending to everybody else. And I feel like the only way for you to move forward in your life, the only way to achieve this dream that you have, is to start looking inward and start looking at, where is it that I can improve in my life? What is it that I want to do? Have you ever wanted to take a dance class? Have you ever wanted to, get that gym membership? Do you want to go do drama? Do you want to go do paintball? I don't know why paintball come to my head, but like, there's things in your life that I feel like you have been putting to the wayside and not allowing yourself to be your most authentic self, okay? Because you've been focused on this goal, like achieving this goal. And that's why everything in your life is running dry, okay? Look at what in your life needs to change. And you need to be honest with yourself, okay? You're not gonna, was it Einstein that said, like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, or whatever that quote is. Like, I feel like you just keep trying to, like, pick away at the same rock with, like, a spoon, and it's not working. It's not effective. You're not going to be able to get over this hurdle that you that you have here, this hurdle, okay? And maybe, like I said at the very beginning of this reading, I feel like some of you may be working so hard that you're not looking at the situation logically. Like, you're having a lot of brain fog because you're so invested in this goal, if that makes any sense, okay? And then, like I said, we have 3 sevens, and the 7 of Pentacles is saying, like, it's gonna be slow. Like, you're planting the seeds now. So don't expect this thing to happen in a week or in a month. Like, I get the feeling that it's gonna be, like, in a year from now, or maybe even longer, like 9 months to a year of this thing happening. Can we get more information on, that was like way too much. Can we get more information for pile number 1 about the 7 of Pentacles? This one wanted to come out. The 6 of Swords. Ooh. Okay. So there is something that you're going to be departing from. Okay? The only way to get to the 7 of Pentacles, right, is this bittersweet moment of you moving away from maybe mental patterns, things that you've been telling yourself for a really long time, right? Like, I feel like there may be some inner child work that you need to do with the 6 of Swords coming here. It's bittersweet. It's like, I'm on my way to better things, for sure, 100%. Okay? But you have a lot of work to do. That's why the 6 of Swords is showing up here. Like, if you look at this card, they look like sad, kind of, or they're like pondering what the future is going to hold, but then they're like, oh, I don't know if I made the right decision to move forward. Trust me, you're making the right decision to move forward, okay? And I feel like whatever kind of patterns, whatever personal issues that you have, like over here with the Cancer and the full moon, it's coming to a resolution, okay? You're going to be letting something go, and you have to let this go so that you can get past this hurdle, so that you can achieve this dream, this goal that you've had for your entire life. And Spirit is just confirming, like, you will have ultimate fulfillment, okay? So I know that my reading is a little messy. I'm just, that's me. I'm a little messy, to be honest. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, okay? And let me know in the comments down below with a, like, crab emoji if you watched all the way to the end. I would love to know who's watching all the way to the end. And, if there's another pile that you're called to, make sure to go and check that out as well. And all of my links to my social medias are in the description box. I also have a vlog channel called Sarah Von Urban, so if you want to check that out too. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. This is your reading if you chose this aventurine stone. Okay, so this reading is going to be all about any messages like that spirit has for you, your spirit guides have for you, anything that they want you to work on, anything, romance, whatever is going to come up for you. I wanted this to be a really open reading just so that you guys can really benefit from whatever it is that spirit has for you, especially as we go into fall, like I said at the very beginning. So I've got some oracle cards, I've got some tarot cards, and I'm really being called to do your tarot cards first. Not sure why. The first group I did their oracle cards first. So you guys have 6 cards in this reading. So we're going to get started. Ooh, 4 of Wands. That is spicy. So just know, Spirit has something really, really fucking great for you in store, okay? I get the feeling that you maybe have been looking for a really long time of something really good you've been waiting for something really good to happen in your life. That's just like the feeling that I'm getting right now. And Spirit is just confirming like they're here with you. You may be seeing 4s or you may be seeing 1111 a lot, just so you know. When you see that number, Spirit is with you. Okay, so let's get into it. We got the 7 of Swords. We also have the 2 of Pentacles. We have, I'm going to put it like that, the 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon card. How do I want to do this? Like this maybe? No, this isn't helping. Oh, you know what? We'll do it like this. Move these up a little bit higher. There we go. Now everybody can be seen. Perfect. Okay, I am a messy tarot card reader. It is just the way that I am. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I try my best to be neat, but it doesn't happen sometimes. So, whew, wow. First off, I just want to say Spirit is confirming that whatever this decision is, because the 2 of Pentacles is showing that there's going to be some sort of decision that you're going to be making. And it's a decision that you, like, have to make, okay? For real. This isn't something, and I get the feeling from the 10 of Swords here that this is the decision that has been on your heart for a really long time. And it's something that you've been putting off for a really long time because you don't want to face it because it's really, really, really fucking painful. Okay? Or you know that if you make the decision, it's going to be really painful. So I get the decision, especially with the Pentacles showing up here and the Sword showing up here. It's like your mind is being like, nope. Can't make this decision. I'm not even going to put any emotions into it, any thoughts into it, because I know that it's going to hurt me really, really bad. And the Pentacles are being like, hey, this is a decision having to do with like a relationship, having to do with moving, having to do with leaving a job, because the Pentacles talk about like earth things, tangible things. So to me, like me seeing this, I'm like, okay, you're sabotaging yourself here with the 7 of Swords from making this decision because you feel like it's going to be really painful Okay, but that's all an illusion. The moon is coming here to be like, girl, this is an illusion. You are in the dark. You can't see what is going on. But Spirit is confirming here with the Four of Wands. And this is why the Four of Wands came out very first. And then it also is confirming with the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever decision that you make will be the right one for you. Okay? And it's not like it's like, boom, I made that decision and everything is hunky-dory and great, right? Sometimes we make decisions and then we don't realize, because we're in this illusion, how great they are for us. But looking back in time, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that was the best decision I've ever made. Like, okay, so I'll just give you a little anecdote. So I left a job and I was really happy about it for the first month, and then I was like, oh my god, what the hell did I just do? I just left this stable job and I don't know if I made the right decision. And then I was depressed, and then like blah blah blah. And then after a whole year of going by and coming back around to when I left that job the next year, I was like, oh my gosh, look how much happier I am. So it's important for you to know, whatever this decision is you're just sabotaging yourself by not making this decision. It's something that you need to make. If you don't make it, you're just going to stay in this energy, this 10 of Swords energy, the 7 of Swords energy. Like, you're taking all of your swords and you're putting them in your own back, but you're looking over here being like, hey, there is something better over there I'm looking at, but I'm too scared to move forward because I don't know if it's going to be the right choice. It's going to be fine. Whatever decision you decide to make is going to be fine. If that means that you need to leave something or leave a person or leave a job or I don't know. Okay? So your group, I'm going to do your oracle cards. Your group is fancy and got 3 of the Roseology cards. So we'll see what this says. The Sun. Joy. Enjoyment. Life force. Success. Vitality. Play, okay? You have a lot of goodness coming into your life, and I feel like the spirits are just confirming that again with the Sun here. Like, it's gonna be fine, okay? Sun is gonna be coming into your life. It's time to be playful, rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's not even like as big as leaving a job. Maybe it's a conversation you need to have with a partner. Maybe something has gone on and, you know, it's rubbed you the wrong way, or maybe you guys need to have, you want to have like more of a sensual, romantic kind of partnership, and that's just not happening right now. So maybe you need to have a hard conversation with somebody. And then return, a new story. You decide, alignment, it's coming together. So Spirit just confirmed with this card what I was just talking about. It's your story. It's your life. Okay, you get to choose what it is that you want in your life. Okay, we can all choose what it is that we want in our life. And if you're not going to be open to maybe a little bit of pain, a little bit of being a little uncomfortable or anything like that, then how are you supposed to move forward? How are you supposed to live your life the way that you want to? Okay, you can choose. Okay, devotion, romance, pleasure. Decide to live that if that's what you want. And it doesn't mean in a like sexual kind of way with a partner. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to do and you've been too scared to do it, but you need to do it in this lifetime because tomorrow is never guaranteed. Do you want to live your whole life not doing something because you're too scared to? Try and choose pleasure. Try and choose play, vitality. That's what all of this is saying. Live your life the way that you want to and be fulfilled in your life, and stop worrying about maybe what other people think. Stop worrying about, you know, what it is that you're worrying out about, whatever it is, okay? Because the illusion is here. I like how we have the moon and the sun showing up here. The moon is being like, this is an illusion. The sun is saying, You've got this, okay? Then we've got surrender to the divine, okay? Just surrender to whatever choice it is that you have in your head, whatever that thing is that has been sitting in the back of your mind for a really, really long time that you've always wanted to do, or that decision that you know that you need to make, okay? And we also don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So then we've got some fire energy. You may be a Leo. Maybe this person is a Leo. Maybe you may be watching this in Leo season. But I feel like maybe with this decision that you have, maybe it's something of like you don't want somebody else to feel a certain way about you, or you don't want to be perceived a certain way. But it's time to let go of that, okay? It's time for you to just surrender to whatever it is. Like, obviously, if there's something that's been in your life for a really long time that you've been worried about, a conversation you've been worried about, job that you've been worried about, maybe you went to university because your parents wanted you to go to university and you really didn't want to go to university, but you've gone all the way through, or you're like 2 years in, but you just know that you can't do it any longer. Don't let pride get in your way, okay, of admitting that, you know, you don't want this. Okay, it's okay to go through something and be like, oh my gosh, I actually really don't want this. It does not bring me any joy, does not bring me any fulfillment. I do not get any pleasure from this. I am not devoted to this, okay? Because if something else is turning your head, that to me shows, it's like, if you're with somebody, like if you have a partner, this is just an example, but if you have a partner and you keep looking at other people, like seriously looking at other people, not being like, oh my god, Jensen Ackles is like the most handsome person in the entire world, right? But if you're seriously looking away at other people, then maybe you should not be with that person anymore, because they're obviously not bringing you joy or fulfillment or pleasure, okay? So whatever this is, if it's a job, it's school, it's a partner, it's a house you've always wanted to go travel the world, whatever it is time for you to make that decision and just know that it's okay to let go and surrender to the divine. Like, we've got 2 cards here being like, hey, just surrender to what we're saying. And when you see 1111, okay, when you see 1111, just know that is spirit trying to communicate with you. So if you were thinking about something and then you see 1111, remember what you were just thinking about, okay? Next we have frog spirit renewal, okay? So I feel like you may be renewing some energy, some child wonder, or like that magic, that spark that we've been talking about. And then we also have eagle spirit freedom 13. Wow. Maybe you just feel stuck. Maybe you just feel really stuck in your life and you just want to start new, like this spirit, this one's saying. It's a new story, okay? You get to decide. You have the freedom to decide whatever it is in your life, even if you don't think that you do, okay? Let me tell you right now, everybody has a way to be able to decide whatever it is that they want in their life. If you want to be a certain person, if you want to have a certain job, if you want to live somewhere, ultimately, the only thing that is stopping you, other than maybe like economic factors or something like that, the only thing that is stopping you at this point is yourself, okay? And even then, when it comes to economics, like, if you want to live somewhere certain, oh, sorry if you heard my dog, if you want to live somewhere, you have the freedom and the choice to be able to plan out where it is that you want to live and start making the steps. I'm not saying like make this choice and then pack up your entire life and go and live in, England or something like that. Start making choices or start planning forward so that you can start moving forward, so that you can be you know, loving your life and living it, and it's all going to come together in divine timing. Just know whatever it is that you have. I know I've said that like 8 times. I just really feel like it's important for this group especially to know you have the freedom to make this decision, and Spirit wants you to know that they are with you. They're fully with you, fully supportive, okay? Can I get some more information for pile number 2? Oh, adventuring just made me think about like maybe it's like adventures and traveling. Maybe that's why you chose that, okay? Can we get some more? That was like 8 cards, okay. No freaking way. I have to keep that. Okay, you just watched that live on camera. You've got the 10 of Swords twice. Okay. 10 of Swords twice. And to me, that is saying, that is just confirming right here with the 10 of Swords twice. You saw that on camera. That is just confirming what we were talking about. You are able to decide. See how we've got the sun in the background here? Okay. He's looking towards the sun, towards the horizon, like, oh my gosh, I hate my life. I'm stuck on the ground. I'm stuck in this terrible place, right? You have the choice to get up and pull those swords out of your back, because we know with the 7 of Swords over here, you're the one who's putting those swords in your back. You're the one who's allowing other people's opinions to keep you down. You're the person, right? I'm not saying that what other people may say to you isn't going to hurt, okay? Trust me, I know. Like, I was bullied for a really long time, so I know what it's like to have other people's opinions really, really affect you. But you also have to take accountability for how much power you're giving to those opinions, okay? If you say, like, hey, I actually really want to travel the world because I want to experience things, because, you know, I can't actually take a Bentley car or a Balenciaga bag, or I don't even know if Balenciaga makes bags, but you know what I mean? You can't take material things to the grave, but you can take those experiences and live that life, because those will be with you forever, right? And if somebody's like, oh, that's a stupid idea, or like, why are you leaving this job, or why do you want to sell everything? Page of Wands, right? Taking your power back. Starting this adventure, starting over again, okay? Yeah, that's like just confirming what I was just saying. Oh, and the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Oh, we just got a whole bunch of... Oh, and 2 of Pentacles. So we've got 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups. So starting a journey, the 9 of Cups, and then the 2 of Cups. So yeah, like whatever it is, this decision that you're going to be making, okay? Just know, like, you're going on this journey for a reason, and it's time for you to make this decision. Take that power back from this situation here, okay? Because whatever pentacle you choose, whatever choice that you make to move forward with this traveling card, don't look back. Don't have FOMO. Don't have fear of missing out, because guess what? Everybody has their own life to live. Everybody has their own decisions to make. And whatever decision you make, it will be prosperous for you. It will be great for you. It will be fulfilling for you. Okay? Spirit is just confirming again. Like, you got 10 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles twice in your reading. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a comment down below. Put a, let's do like a little lion emoji just for the lion over here, the Leo. Put a lion emoji and let me know in the comments down below how this reading helped you. If you were called to any other pile, make sure to go check those out as well. And I'll leave all of my social media links down in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hey, group number 3, this is your reading if you chose this selenite stick right here. Okay, look how old and like gungy that selenite stick is. Okay, so this is going to be your reading, all of your messages from spirit guides. Okay, I wanted to make this reading very open just so that we could get a really good understanding of what it is in your life that you need to maybe work on, things that you should be expecting to come forward, things that, you know, secret things that may be going on that you're not even aware of. Okay, so it's very open-ended, and we are going to just get started. I have some oracle cards and I have some tarot cards. I want to start with your tarot cards first, okay? And your group, out of all three groups, had the most cards. I think you have like 10, like a whole bunch of oracle cards. You have the most tarot cards. You have 7 tarot cards. Okay, so we're going to get started. First one, Queen of Cups. Okay, so we're gonna put it up here. Maybe I'll do it like this. Queen of Cups. Second card, the Hierophant. Lots of power. Okay, lots of power in this reading already. The King of Cups. Oh, wow. Queen of Cups and King of Cups. With the Hierophant in the middle. I get the feeling that Spirit really wants you to balance out your masculine and your feminine side. Especially with the cups showing up here. Like, I feel like it's like your emotions that you really need to balance out. And the Hierophant being directly in the middle of them. And then they're both facing 2 different ways. The Hierophant is facing forward. So, to me, it's like, stop. Maybe it's traditions and things like that you really need to balance out between, like, or maybe you're having some sort of, you know, I'm going to get some more information because I feel like I just need to get some more information. King of Swords. What is going on here? King of Swords. Okay. Temperance. Page of Swords, and then no fucking way. How does that even happen? Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords. So, like I was saying, like, you really need to balance out your masculine and your feminine sides, and we have, like, a lot of power, like, literally all court cards and then 2 major arcana cards. Okay, like, you have something within you that's very powerful that you really need to cultivate. And I feel like when you find this balance between your divine feminine and your divine masculine. Okay, sorry guys, my camera battery died. So we're just going to continue on. And I'm going to just move these up so they're easier for you to read, or see, I should say. So what I was trying to say before my camera battery rudely died was I love the balance here, okay? Like, Spirit to me is, like, really showing me, like, you really need to find balance in your life, especially between your divine feminine and your divine masculine, okay? And especially also between your logic, which is showing up here as the sword cards, okay? Which is in the bottom, and then your emotions, which is the cups cards up here, and the Hierophant. So, and the Temperance to me is showing, like, the moving back and forth between the cups, but also has the wings, which brings in the air sign, which is your logic, right? So, a lot of balance here with the Hierophant. So, you really, really, really need to find balance in your life. Okay? And I think that you are going to first be able to achieve that by using your logic, okay? So maybe your emotions may be outweighing your logic right now, just because the first cards that showed up were your emotions. And to me, the Page of Swords showing up here is like the page picking up and being like, okay, no, this is what I mean. This is how I'm going to get there. This is like blah, 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 right? being able to actually take control of what it is that you mean, what it is that you want to achieve in your life, what it is that you want to say. I think that words are going to be really important for you, especially since we have the swords down here. Like the King of the Swords and the Queen of Swords are both two people that know exactly what it is that what they want, and they're going to say what it is that they want to say and they need to say, and they're going to do it in such a way that is maybe cold, but also is logical, and it's based in logic. Okay, we have the butterfly showing up here, which to me is like you transforming, and the Temperance again with like wings. So we have a lot of like air energy. So you may be an air sign or you may be a water sign, but I feel like since the bottom row of cards is bigger, I feel like you need to focus more so on your logic than your emotions, because I feel like, especially somebody who is a Pisces moon like me, like somebody who is super emotional, it can be overwhelming sometimes, okay? And sometimes we need to take control of what it is that we're trying to do, what it is that we're thinking in our head, right? And take control. This is why we have the Page of Swords showing up here, okay? I feel like you may be fighting between like traditions. Maybe there's something in your life that's like, you know, like maybe you're fighting between traditional gender roles. That could be a thing, just because divine feminine and divine masculine showing up here. Maybe you don't want to be seen as like too much of an emotional man or too much of a stoic woman, like with the Queen of Swords showing up here. Maybe you're just trying to get control of both like the logic and the emotions, which again, men, right, are typically like with the logical, is that what people say in our society, and women are typically more emotional, which is like, I think BS, because I think that it's important that we all know that we can be masculine and feminine within us. So I feel like that's something that you need to grasp onto, is understand that we all have divine feminine and divine masculine within us, okay? So we've got Be Spirit, Prosperity, number 5 showing up, okay? We also have Courage. So it's important for us to be courageous at this time. Maybe you're worried about like taking up this sword, taking up this courage, okay? Having courage to be able to move forward. Maybe you're worried about that. But just know, Bee Spirit's coming here, like you're taking the reins of the bee. Just reminds me of like a horse or something, like a stallion. You're picking up the reins, you're picking up that sword because you know that it is time. Especially with like all of the fucking court cards here, like you have the power to move forward. You have the power to move mountains. Temperance is showing up here to be like, you have this power. You have the divine power, wisdom within you, and you have to dip your toe into whatever it is that you want. You need to pick up that sword and continue forward, okay? We have look at the bigger picture. Yeah, like it's important for you to, full moon in Sagittarius. It's important for you to stop maybe micromanaging. Maybe that's something like with your emotions, like you're micromanaging things, or you're too caught up on small details. I just got with the Queen of Cups here, just like super looking at her cup, not really looking at anywhere else. And I get the feeling that maybe you are too focused on something. Like I said, maybe you're too focused on traditional gender roles. Maybe you're too focused on something that you're like, oh, well, I can't be a firefighter because I'm a woman, or some shit like that, which is stupid. And then we also have what you need to release. So like, yeah, releasing like maybe negative thoughts or opinions around certain things would be really important at this time so that you can move forward. Like this traditional thing here. Maybe it's releasing things that you've grown up with your entire life. Like maybe it's like thoughts or opinions that you've grown up with your entire life, and you're having the battle between, oh my gosh, like I'm older, I'm an adult now, and I feel like I don't know exactly what to do because I've had these, or I've grown up with these opinions. I've had these opinions instilled into me through religion, through family, through media, whatever it is. But I actually think that I need to do this thing over here, or I think I need to, maybe change my ideas on this. And that's okay. Like with the Page of Swords, picking up a brand new sword, something that is new to you, and moving forward and making it happen. You have to have that courage to be able to move forward, especially like this, oh my gosh, the bow and arrow here, right here, just makes me think like whatever it is that you have your eye set on, whatever it is that you want to do, especially with, again, all the court cards, whatever it is that you want, you will be prosperous in this because you have the power, you have the wisdom behind you. But you need to find that balance for yourself, okay? And then we have you and your loved ones are safe. So maybe you're concerned about not pursuing something because of your family. Maybe you're concerned about what it is like that will happen with your family, okay? Especially if you are older. It's okay. Just know, like the new moon in Cancer, again, more emotions here, more water signs, okay? Just know, like, you will be fine. Again, we have butterflies. We have a lot of, like, butterfly motives or motifs, or, again, more butterflies down here. Just notice. You may be seeing butterflies. That may be a sign from spirit. Just, like, to know, like, have courage and move forward in this pursuit of finding balance and finding that freedom within you of knowing like it's okay to show my emotions. It's okay to be an emotional person, but it's also okay to be an emotional person who is logical. Like for whatever reason, we have this idea in our society that you can't be logically emotional. I don't know where that comes from. Oh, wait, I do know where that comes from. That comes from the church, and that comes from, I don't want to be like that type of person, the patriarchy, but like it does. It comes from that because, women are seen as emotional, men are seen as logical, and like men can't have emotions and women can't be logical, which is so stupid. Okay? I think that you need to know it's time. It's time for you to release this, okay? You're going to be prosperous. You may see 5s because 5 for me is a crossroad number. You may see 5s just because you're at this time where you're trying to find balance, you're trying to find peace, you're at that crossroad right now of trying to be the king and be the queen at the same time. Okay, so we have 3 cards from the Rosology deck. We have Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. Returning to each other. Okay, returning to each other, returning to each other. Being the king and the queen. Okay, it's possible. Don't let other people tell you that it's not possible, because it's fucking possible. We also have the Sacred Union. Okay, I literally can't make this shit up, okay? I'm actually like stunned at this right now. The Sacred Union, beloved within inner and outer relationship. So again, finding that balance of being the person that you are and being the person that you want to be, but also finding that balance of, when I think about the Sacred Union, I think about Sacred Union, the yin and the yang, the king and the queen energy that is already here, okay? Finding that, whatever it is, that union for you that works best, okay? Picking up that sword, being that person that you want to be, finding that balance so that you can be the king and the queen spirit, okay? And our last one here is trust the seasons, embrace change, and cycles of life, transition, and growth. Okay? So, I think that you may be just nervous about moving forward. Again, like, what it is that you need to release, knowing that your loved ones are safe, and knowing, like, things come in seasons. Okay? I'm not saying that you're going to find balance all in like one weekend, okay? Or like you do like one deep dive one time and it works out for you all at one time. Like, I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'm 99% sure it's probably not going to happen all at one time. It's going to take a while for you to be able to find this balance. But if you are able to recognize whatever it is that you need to release, whatever it is for you, okay? Like I said, like, it's between your emotions and your logic. So maybe you have a block up of not being able to be emotional, okay? I get the feeling that it's more so like you don't know how to balance your emotions and your logic, but maybe you feel like you can't be emotional because of traditions, okay? Because of like social norms and things like that. But you need to have courage, because once you are able to harness both sides, this union, be able to have the union be the mother rose, have compassion for other people, you will be able to start to have compassion for yourself. Okay, you will be prosperous. Can't speak apparently, okay? I'm going to get some more information from Spirit with this little deck here. Okay, and I really want to just know from Spirit some more information about what it is, like what kind of, just because we just got a lot of court cards, I just want a little bit more information from them about what maybe you're having difficulty balancing. That was like half of the deck. Okay, stop giving me half of the deck. Four of Wands. So just know that they're with you here, okay? This is part of your divine destiny. You may be having Five of Swords is showing up here. Okay, so there may be conflict. Maybe you're worried about that. Okay, but like I said before, you may be seeing fives. Okay. But just know, like, Spirit is here with you. I feel like this is part of your destiny to go through this. And I just got the strong realization, maybe you've grown up in like a very traditional household. Maybe your family is very like into traditions, or there's a lot of like rules that you need to follow, or whatever it is for your family. And I get the feeling that you are starting to like look back at those things and see maybe some of them are problematic, or maybe some of them are just not things that you are like you believe in anymore. And that's okay. That is okay. But I feel like you may be the one in this lifetime, and I feel like this is like maybe part of your divine mission, is to break ancestral things, like break traditions in your family, or break traditions in this lifetime, because that's what you are meant to do in this lifetime. With the Five of Swords showing up here, it's like conflict, but it's not anything that you won't be able to get through. It's not anything that Spirit's giving you everything that you can handle at this point, okay, for this conflict. Or maybe you've gone through a conflict and this is why we're having problems here. The Seven of Swords showing up again, lots of swords cards. Again, like I feel like it's you need to get control of like your logic. More information with the Seven of Swords. It's like wanting me to give you like half the deck. I'm gonna actually go right into the middle of the deck. The Four of Cups. So fours, okay. Fours and fives. Wow. Sorry, I just need a moment. I feel like I need to get one more card. Oh my gosh, and I just thought about this. Okay, so we got the Six of Swords. Two. Okay. And also, normally I'll do reversal cards, but for like this whole reading, I decided that I didn't want to do reversals. I just like felt called to do that. Not just for yours, but for all of the groups. So if you see me flipping them over, that's why. So, okay. So we have 2 4s, okay? So you may see 4s, but like I said, I think you're going to be seeing a lot of 5s just because that's like the middle road. I just thought about this. Selenite is actually used to like bring balance and like calmness and peace and stuff like that. So that's interesting that you chose this stone and we're having this reading right now. Okay, so the 7 of Swords shows me that this person that you may be having a conflict with, you may have tried to reach out to them, okay? Or, like, you may be trying to reach out to, like, your emotional side or whatever, but it's just, like, not having it because it's, like, super out of balance. But I feel like something is going to be kind of, somebody is sabotaging you. Somebody with the 5 of Swords here, like, they're carrying the 5 of Swords, but they're leaving 2 swords behind. So I feel like you still may have conflict along the road. Like with the 6 of Swords here, it shows you departing away from something. Okay, and oh, I forget what group it was. I'll put it up on the screen because I can't remember right now what group it was that also had the 6 of Swords in their reading. It shows you moving away from something. And I think this something is, again, like, with showing you, like, the mother and, like, the child, something to do with your family, something to do with the way that maybe you were brought up, maybe the way you were raised, and you're moving away from that, and it's causing conflict in your life, mentally and emotionally for you. It may be, like, really overwhelming at this point, but it's okay. Like, look with the Sagittarius here. Oh, and that was the other thing I wanted to say, is I feel like maybe you might be, like a fire sign, just because Sagittarius is showing up here, and then we have the Wands here. Or you need to bring more fire into your life just because you have a lot of water and air, in your life right now. But I feel like with the 6 of Swords showing up here, it's going to be bittersweet, okay? You're moving away from this kind of, like, belief system or this person or this relationship that you've had for a long time that has, you know, has you questioning what's going on in your life. But just know, like, you are going to be going to a better side. It is something that is better for you. It's going to be prosperous. You need to have the courage to be able to move away from that and accept. With the 4 of Cups showing up here too, to me it's just like showing, like, you need to just, like, accept. Maybe somebody is reaching out to you, okay? Maybe you just keep sabotaging yourself, or maybe you're stuck in, like, a really, like, toxic environment and somebody keeps reaching out to you, but you're too focused on your emotions and, like, what's happening at this current moment in time that you can't see the bigger picture, and somebody keeps trying to help you. Can I just get I'm gonna actually use this deck. Can I just get a confirmation of that, Spirit? Yeah, the Magician just showed up. Okay. You have the power, like, with all of these cards showing up, all the court cards, you have the power to be able to make this decision, to be able to take this one, like this, the 4 wands are showing here, like, to harness the divine power. Maybe it's, okay, so I was raised Christian, and I had a friend who was also very Christian, okay, and not my parents, but, like, my friend, and we were, like, best friends for a really long time, and I started to get into tarot and into spirituality and all of this stuff because, to me, like, the earth, to me, is the universe and is my God. That's how I view it. Like, earth to me is my God. She is my mother, okay? But this friend thought that this is, like, the work of the devil, right? And obviously I can't change her mind because it's her own opinion. it's her traditional opinion, that's her belief, and that's okay. That's her belief, and I respect that. But it was really, really hard for me to walk away from what I had been told, like the logical thing that I had been told for so long, and what I was feeling, because it was traditional. It had been like rooted inside of me since I was in grade 6 or grade 5 or grade 6 or whatever. And I finally discovered I had the power to make my own choice, because to me, it's all the same thing. God, the universe, everything. Whatever you want to call it, the source. So I feel like you are kind of going through a similar journey, and you need to have courage so that you can move forward. Okay? And speak your truth. I started to get like burpy or whatever in my throat, and for me, like, that's my throat chakra saying, like, you need to be able to speak your truth and whatever it is for you, okay? Especially, like, with all of these swords showing up to me, like, that is, like, communication itself. Being able to communicate to yourself and to other people what it is that you believe, and having that balance and finding that balance within you. Whew, okay, sorry, this was such a long reading. I had lots to say, okay? It's important for you guys to realize, like, you've got this, okay? I feel like Spirit wanting me to pull this card, the Magician card, really shows to me, like, that they want you to know you've got this no matter what. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below how this reading helped you. And for your group, let's put a, I don't know if there's a sword emoji. Let's put a B emoji. We'll put a B emoji, okay? So let me know in the comments down below with a B emoji how this video helped you, so I can see who watched all the way to the end. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, because I'll be posting weekly videos, weekly tarot pick-a-card readings, and I'll leave all of my social media links in the description box down below. You guys can check out my vlog slash like second channel, which is Sarah Von Urban, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.